Okay. That's annoying. Oh well. Hello, Tutal here, coming in search for me in the view of Prison Architect. Now that we fixed the heating problem, I think we should be well and truly good. Now, I need to get these deployments working. So, that's work time. So let's try this. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. That's exactly... Alright, that works really well. That's evidently working. Never mind that. He doesn't want to do his laundry, it seems. We're there. Fair enough. And there's that really stinky one. Holy jeez. Okay. Now we got an empty cell. Doing good. Doing really good. How many janitors do I have? 2. Okay, well, normally you would never have anyone do that. Yeah, they have free time to get their showers. Which is actually doing pretty well. We improved the family room, which is good. Good old temporary holding facility, so to speak. Again, this is more like a jail than anything else. A nice jail compared to what it can get, but jail nonetheless. Did we get that one grant done? We did. So let's go to policy. Let's go down to medium. Where's the regime? Right above it. We'll go through this one eating section. That's a lot of food left over, not a lot of clean areas. I like how they don't pick up after themselves. We'll eventually get that going when we get this probably cordon off or something. We'll see. What was that noise? Oh. I got complaints. Sure as hell don't got the staff to do it. But I would like to shake down an area. Not like this, like case in point, shake down that cell wing. Can I do that? Alright, beautiful. Let's shake down Bravo Wing. We'll call that Bravo Wing. Couple people just... Jesus, fuck. A couple people just committed a felony by bringing stuff in. Did you get popped up to medium? No, you all screwed. You did pop up to medium. Oh yeah, you're in someone's cells you're not supposed to be in, bud. Okay, that cell's shakedown's done. Reoffending fine? Really, I get a reoffending fine. It's not my fault he chose not to fix himself. No, I could have done that easy enough. Oh. Oh, it's easy enough. Definitely not happening. What is my reoffending rate? Is it down here? Average reoffender 62%. That's pretty fucking good! I don't think you understand how good that is. Only for the States. Now, my department does have one of the more lower reoffending rates in the country, which is pretty cool to think about. Still, I mean, it's still pretty fucking high, but I digress. That's a good chunk of money to start a new prison. Starting grants, yeah. Oh. I could expand out more. Don't know how I do another house. I could. See, how many cells are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? That's 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16. I wonder. Hear me out. As I start burping. Redesign this housing unit. Turn this into like one pretty large unit over here by going this way and this way. And I won't be able to bring in any new inmates while I do this. I can't. Normally assign a guard. Huh. Can't transfer evidently, otherwise I would. But I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll redesign this area, so to speak. Build a wing here that connects down. Build a wing, kind of like a bit of a plus area. With like this walkway here, turn these into walkways. Add a shower, like right here. Like copy this, flip it, and pretty much make it like that. If that makes sense. Oh, sorry that. So you just professionally stink. Got it. Got an OD. Speaking of OD, let's do another OD somewhere. I just saw that. Right there. I just searched that cell. I'll bet you it's throwovers. Yeah. Throwovers. Exactly what it is. Lots of throwovers. It's stupid if you're trying to get it through here. Like, who would really? Most inmates aren't the smartest. Let's be honest, why they're in prison. They don't catch the smart ones. Alright. Sell it. Although the canteen does not have enough to shit kept that thing about it. We need another serving table, evidently. Get no one there. Don't have CCTV and don't have door control. I'll design that later. What I'm going to do is actually do... not here, it's up here. Bureaucracy. Once I get this all researched, I'm going to start off with the... I'm going to start off with the grants all researched so I can design something. Just soiled himself. Just shakedown. That block. Narcotics is up there, and so is fucking luxuries. I think I found luxuries. It's got remote access of what it is. Yeah, how'd that work out for you guys? Pretty well, actually, it seems. So this is what we call a riot, believe it or not. No, it's not a riot. It's a disturbance. Can't use the R word anymore. This, well, actually no, fuck it. It's a fucking riot. So this is a riot. I've only ever had to respond to them. Thankfully, it was nothing like this. It makes it so on fucking fire. And, oh well. Anywho. At this point, well, so far the first responders, the emergency response team here, the first responder ERT teams here, are doing an excellent job. However, there's a slight problem here. Notice where all of our guards are, right? Here. Where's the guards here? We got this going on. We got this going on. Like, hey, we got something going on up here. That whole part of the facility is now completely... Wait, this was a distraction. Hey, you don't ever do this. This is where one or two things most facilities do. Prison lesson here for y'all. They either have zone responders or or primary and secondary responders type of deal. For a facility that's large, like most of our main facilities, they have zone responders. And that could look something like this. Zone 1, the housing unit, and chapel, and yard area. Zone 2 could be the canteen, visiting, and classroom. With Zone 3 being the work area. This would be considered Zone 1 here, because you could conclude with the yard. Only Zone 1 responders would go, unless someone, who, like, let's say someone's a Zone 2 responder, and they just happen to be walking this way, and they see something, okay, they'd go, deal with it. If you are if you're assigned here, you do not fucking go. Because look what this guy's doing, right? This is, now, that's Zone. Primary and secondary responders are a little bit easier to do, but it also works mainly in smaller facilities where there's not as much secure doors. This would be, I would put under a primary and secondary responding groups. Because you can get anywhere pretty freaking quick. The average consensus is you need to respond once a emergency is called, and a situation is called, 3 minutes. You should be on scene dealing with the situation 3 minutes at the most. That is the most you can do. So that's why they do zone responders for large facilities. Small facilities like this would be primary and secondary responders. At this point, perhaps we'll have a tower here, or something here. Long story short, someone will call, hey, I got an inmate escaping, need first responders here. First responders would go towards it, post haste. Secondary responders would then report to the yard in large common areas. They're to stay there in case something like this happens, so you don't lose all your staff members. Now, see how far we seem to be securing this. We got, what, one guy there, he's escaping, escaping. Okay. This is a serious problem. At this point, it's contained. There is no way this situation can be resolved. At this point, the CERT team and riot team would be showing up. And the game right now would be completely pointless. Because we got escaping problems. At this point, all available staff would go and start dealing with handling the situations. The second, like me, for example, I'm a custody staff. I could have someone like this may not say psychotic, but let's say just like an administrative person, or they're trained and able, like everyone who's in the facility is trained to at least protect and deal with inmates and apply restraints, but not like do takedowns type of deal. Like only custody staff do takedowns. They would come out, watch the inmate, and then I would go and go deal with something else. That's how it would be done. From like anything like this, case in point, like food staff, they can deal with that as well, but most point it'd be like, hey, we just lost control of the fucking facility. Go cover. Which means perimeter trucks will be watching anyone climbing a fence like this. Like case in point, at this point, it's a riot. Deadly force is immediately authorized. I.e., this guy right now, he's pretty good, but let's say over here. Let's say I tower right here. This guy, fair game. Announce that a warning shot will be used, or engage a warning shot. At that point, you start shooting to kill. Like this guy, he goes to attack someone, or this guy, they're escaping, they go near that fence, bang, start shooting, because there is no one there to stop it. Bang, shoot him dead, center mass, you keep shooting until they fall down. While the rest of the staff continue to contain this, and then they move up and you just contain. You do not try and resolve that until the situation falls. Because at this point, facilities, like, we have just lost control of our facility. These visitors, normally we would tell them to get the fuck out because we just got a problem. And immediately let's just order a lockdown. Actually, we're going to lock down, do I have custom sectors? Alright, I don't really have, okay, well. Bang up all. There's no need to lock down, which is, close all the doors, that's fine. Oh, who left? Great, well, at least those doors are there. That's how you have multiple. So at this point, pretty much, Deadly Force is completely authorized. Completely authorized. Like, per my department's policy. I don't know what, like, say, California's is, or New York's. They're probably like, oh, they're trying to escape. Give them a hug, give them a rope, let them go. But I digress. Now let's just see if we can get some guards. So we got guards down here. I need some guards. Let's get some guard to response. Let's get some up here. He made it over. I'll give that. Oh. Oh, they're actually coming down the fast. Okay, this is. Oh. They are okay. So yeah, no. At this point, this is a full right. Yeah, this would be Deadly Force. Like people are getting shot. Damn, fucking fast, extremely quick. Yeah. I think he's gone. Nope. Did we secure it? Did the entire fucking facility just try to escape? Fascinating. Well then. Here's what we're going to do. Since it seems like they wanted to go out that way. We'll put a door here at the most. Okay, we can get rid of Bang Up now. At this point, well, gone. They'd be getting escorted out so badly. I got the staff. Let's get some more guards here to help with the staff right here. We got 4 staff. I should help assist. Now I don't have solitary, otherwise I'd put them in solitary, so they're getting locked up here. They did a pretty damn good job. I'm not gonna lie. They did good. They did real good. In real life, my dog's now snoring. Yeah, no, somebody would have died. A couple people would have died there. I don't know. They ran this way, so maybe. Now I know me as a guard, being over there dealing with that. Legally, I am to say I would handle this with, that's my Discord. I am to handle this with as least amount of force as possible and deal with the situation as quickly as possible and as professionally as possible. That being said, I'm okay with writing the report. This would be a very fucking long report. Where the hell did that all come from? I find kind of annoying. Do I have too many guards? That makes no sense. It could be the programs. We're getting $4 an hour. Jesus Christ! Our porters in the freaking how's he only make like $1.25 a day? Holy shit! And you fuckers riding over that? Do you not know how much money you're making in the prison system for $4 a day? Still criminal if you ask me, but good, yeah. But it's like shit. Okay. And this is why there's such a thing as prison, because we don't want these people willing to do that. Get back out. She reminds me. I'm not that much of a political person anymore. I used to be very fucking political. Not anymore. Oh, man, if you become such a happier person, I swear. But, I saw this one. The mayor of New York. Funniest thing I ever heard him say was, he said, what's the point of prison? Like, why do we even have them? What's the point of prison? Well, there's two things. One's an actually good question. I'll explain why we have them. And the other's the tongue-in-cheek of, we have them so that murderers and rapists don't fucking go out and murder and rape. Oh, and pedophiles. That's a tongue-in-cheek answer. The real answer is, to help people. That's what it's supposed to do. Now, granted, there are some places that do it a lot better than others. I'm looking at you, Los Angeles, and California. And ironically enough, any of the fucking... Well, I digress. See, prison... Well, they don't call them prison anymore. They're called correctional facilities, and that's what they're supposed to do. Help correct behaviors. Now, again, I'm glad to say our department does a pretty damn good job at it. Can always be better. They can always be better. Prison should be a place where you go, reflect on your actions. You get the help if you're able to be helped. Say like, I don't know, pedophiles? Sorry. Yeah, no, you should just be shot out back. I'm sorry, there really is there's no saving you, because look, once you touch a kid, well, congratulations, you just fucked up that kid's life forever. And they tend to go do it again. They really tend to do it a lot. Yeah. Anywho, I digress on that one. Because it's supposed to foster a place that actually helps you. And the States is very problematic on that, but not for what people want to think. Well, I'll get into that here in probably a bit, as soon as I make sure everything's going good. Access to clean clothes. I have a laundromat. Everyone just happened to riot and escape. They're currently serving a little bit of punishment. Right, that many people actually passed that. It's 3 in lockdown, yes. Staff members are exhausted. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they're exhausted. They just dealt with that. Ooh, I think I can actually hang on. I think I can do this thing of policy grants. Where is beautiful? Oh! Well, that's fucking cool. Anywho. A little bit of my take on this, but the reason why the American prison system is not as efficient as it should be. Ironically enough, better than a lot of other places. But not as good as some. Best case example is the Scandinavian facilities, like Sweden and Norway and stuff. Here's the deal with that. Those work incredibly well in those countries. It flat out will not work in the States due to the mindset of the American populace. You want to get it to work in the States, this is what you got to do. See, the problem with the American system is, it's going to sound so fucking bad, freedom. So, even inmates still have most, not all, most of their constitutional rights. When they get out, they don't have access to firearm, which I think they should get there should be a way for them to get that in some way or form, because it's your constitutional right. Now, what do I mean by freedom? Well, there's a lot that American facilities have to do to keep things as nice as they are, thanks to the American Correctional Association. First off, it makes the prison safer, because when inmates have stuff to do, means a busy inmate is a good inmate, a non-troublemaking inmate. When they have time on their hands, idle hands make mischief or something like that. So, that is like the most truest saying in prison. Genuinely. Plus, some of the programs, inmates don't want to do it. So, how do you fix this problem, really? Well, long story short, how do you fix this problem? Well, you gotta take two. You gotta take both ways of doing prison. You see, in order to fix yourself, you gotta want to fix yourself. And the American prison system does not encourage that at all. Not at all. You do your time, you get the fuck out. Oh well, you come back in. No biggie. Like, I got 5 meals in a cot, and I still get access. Like, crazy point. My facilities, they get TVs, music, tablets, restricted, like, iPads type of shit. All this stuff. That's pretty good. Like, I've seen... What the fuck is that? Oh, he just been... Okay, well, whatever. Like, I see prison, and I'm like, basic training. The military is treated worse. Military members are treated way worse than inmates in prison. The heck? So here's what you do. You take the Scandinavian prisons. You bring them here. You make a couple facilities like that. You make 1 facility, 2 facilities like that for people who want to actually earned. That's the key word. Earned their way. Want to actually fix themselves. Be a productive member of society. Then go out. And then they get all this. And then, they get a good helping hand to be able to get back out in the facility. Now, what about the inmates that just, oh, I have enough time in here. I should go there. Fuck them. No, you're not bothering to improve yourself. You don't get the luxuries. As a matter of fact, you become a piece of shit. You gotta go to the Russian prisons. That's the other part. You need to take away all their fucking freedom. Every little bit of it. You take away another person's freedom. You rape a person. You murder a person. Congratulations, you took away their life. You fuck with someone else's freedom, which most of the laws protect against. So you go fuck with that person's freedom. You get punished for it. You lose all your freedom and rights. You become nothing. You have to earn that back. Show you want to reform. You get that. Congratulations. You get treated better. You actually get the chance to show, hey, I made a fucking mistake. I'm sorry. Let me prove to you all that I'm actually fixing myself. Then you get nice. You go up and up and up. If you are like, nah, fuck you, fuck the system. Yeah, I'm just here. I'm doing my number and getting out. You can't do shit. I'm just gonna go. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna come back. I got 3 hots and a cot. What are you gonna fucking do? Congratulations. You don't get to walk with me. You get to walk with your head down because you just want to be a scum piece of shit to society and just fuck over everyone else. That point, yeah, you don't get shit because you're just, taking advantage of the system, and you're now holding up, like, in my facility, there's people there that are like that. And you're now holding up a bed space for some guy in one of the supermax who's actually trying to come here. He's trying to come here because he wants to fix himself and get out. But no, because you want to be a piece of shit scumbag, and because you have specific programming you have to do at the facility, because our facility is the only one that does it, and you're being a piece of shit, congratulations, you are actively fucking over some guy who wants to actually give back to the society he has wronged. Because he's an actually decent human being. A lot of those people are actually murderers, but they'll be the first to tell you they're at where they belong, funnily enough. That is how you fix the fucking problem. And I guarantee you, you'll do that. Problem solved. Like, this facility is based off fucking the jails that you have. In jail, ooh, don't get me started on jail. Hey! I swear to God, I just saw something. Yeah, go search. Fuck! Called it! That's why I do my job. Because I've seen countless inmates who actually want to better themselves. And they just can't because they don't have access to the facility because people are... And it's a shame. It sucks. When the day comes that I lose my job because there is, no one, that'd be the greatest day of my life. I can lose my job because we just don't have people in our prison. That would be awesome. You'll never get to zero. You never can. Human nature. But you can actually do something instead of, being back and forth, hard on crime, soft on crime. You can do fucking both. They are not mutually exclusive. And it pisses me off that is such a hard talking point. Like, I don't understand it. So that's what I get for federal grants. That's 5. So it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna drop 2 guards now that I don't have the, I'll fire the tired ones. Well, yeah, that's like the easiest way to really do it. It's just the problem is you're treating people like subhuman, which is very hard to do. At least in my humble opinion, it's not right, but it's the necessary thing. Yeah, there's doing the right thing, then there's doing the necessary. No, we have an overdose. Like that right there. That is also one of the biggest problems, getting people to get off the fucking drugs. But that is a whole nother argument with the fucking medical system. And I'm not gonna be fighting that one. Or starting that one. Or even commenting on that one because I am not a fucking doctor. I have my own knowledge, but I am not a doctor. I read the books for fun. Still not a fucking doctor. I can't tell you shit about that. Alright, what do we want to do? A lot of money gone. A lot of money gone. Here's for that offshore tax haven. I'm hurting for taxes, am I? Where did that shit come from? I've dropped a lot. Why? Oh well. I could always expand the canteen up. I could do that. When I have, if and when I have the money. Okay, there's a lot of people. Are we just like... Where is the... Treatment and drug? Only one guy passed, huh? Yeah, they're trying. I don't want to have pro... That would not be a bad idea to get the parole here, or not parole, the spiritual guidance. Alright, we're going to do... At night, we're going to do a large shakedown of areas that are... You'll see exactly what I mean. I could put metal detector. I know running low on cash. You can shut up. Do I have any grants that I want to do? I don't have anything good for the kitchen. Not doing that. Oh. That one's so difficult to complete. Oh, we got 70. Alright, nighttime. Alright, gotta stop that. Let's go to... Actually, I should end the video here. This is Doodle, and thank you for joining us. Let's play Prison Architect. Stay safe, and as always, have an awesome day.